Greetings friends, I filmed this video about a month ago, but then work got in the way and other things. So I purchased this set of luggage back in January. Well, they bought it because it really wasn't something that I needed. I just wanted it. I loved it when I laid eyes on it. I wanted some matching luggage that would kind of suit short trips, whether a few days away in the car or travelling by plane. Now, I didn't really have a carry-on bag to use as such, so I really wanted something that I could use like that. And yeah, to be perfectly honest, when I saw this range, I had to have it. So yeah, I lay-byed it and picked it up about a month ago. I'll be using this soon, as I've got a conference coming up at the end of the month, and I've got another one straight after it, so there'll only be one night at home. Then at the end of those two conferences, I'm hoping to take some annual leave. I'm not quite sure whether that's going to work out, because work-wise there's quite a great deal happening, and I've tried several times to organise dates and it's just not working out. So I want to take 3 weeks, because I feel 2 weeks never gives me the rest that I need, but I'm not sure whether I can manage 3 weeks unless one baptism family agrees to a change in date. So yeah, we'll see. But I plan to fly to Sydney for a few days to see my mum, and hopefully to catch up with my son, who's studying in Canberra. So hopefully he can get up to Sydney while I'm there. I'm also hoping to get away for a few days, 5 days or something, to Fiji. Airfares are really, really reasonable at the moment, and it seems a shame not to spend a few days in some beautiful 5-star resort, relaxing, reading a book, sitting by the pool, getting the odd massage, who knows. So, and I can also claim it on my tax, because I can catch up with some people there. So without any more rambling from me, here is the luggage, and I'll be back afterwards. Well, welcome to my bedroom, and this is the 3 pieces of guest luggage that I bought, and I'm really, really happy with the colour, really happy with the size of each of them, because as I explained before, I didn't want anything that was too large, and my other luggage pieces were either too large or I don't know, they just weren't right. So I'll take you through each of these 3 pieces and some of their features. The first was the suitcase, and I'm not quite sure what size this one is. I'm not sure if it says on the little tag. I don't have my glasses, so I've got not a hope of reading those. But anyway, this was the smallest suitcase, and I wanted a carry-on size, so this fits that perfectly. It does have a telescopic handle and some wheels that it goes on, or that it rolls on, so you don't have to carry it. That was one of the most important things that I wanted, was a good telescopic handle that I wasn't going to have trouble getting up and down, and this looks to be pretty good. It also has a handle on the side, which I think is handy if you ever want to carry it sideways. It's just handy to have that added feature. The front actually has a pocket. The only, if I had a criticism, the only criticism would be that the zips don't go down quite far enough. It's probably because of the design, but you know, because this mouth is not overly large, but I figure it probably should be big enough for my laptop to comfortably go in there. And if it's with me all the time, I'd be quite okay with carrying my laptop in there. Now it does have a expander section, which I think I've already opened. Then inside, you're not going to be able to see this at all. But there are quite a number of features inside this carry-on. There's a zip section at the top. There's also a zip section in the middle. So you've actually got a complete section there, and this section actually goes all the way down the bottom. So you've got a half one and a full one. So that is quite handy. Then inside the case itself, it just has these two pockets on the side, both sides, as well as the straps to hold everything together. So this would be a great place for storing, you know, sausage type things like socks or yeah, makeup bags, things like that, you know, are a little bit smaller. And that's actually quite a big section there. So that's the carry-on. So you can see it's full of features, except one thing I haven't shown you yet is on the back. There is a pull-out tag for labelling your name. Now, after deciding on the carry-on, I went looking for a, you know, just a smaller bag to match it, and I couldn't decide between two. This was I call it a duffel, because it's sort of shaped like that, but the reason I probably didn't want a duffel was because I've got a few duffel bags and I didn't think I really needed another one. But when I looked at what this one had, there was no way I was leaving it behind. So I thought this was just amazing. Now in the top, in the lid, there's a zip section. So you have that in addition to what is inside. So let's go inside. And inside this, we've actually got two separate zip sections here. So you've got two halves of the duffel that are zipped there. On the other side, it's a complete zip section all the way across. So you've got those three pockets inside, and it does come with a shoulder strap carry handle. So that's inside the bag. Now on the side, we have at the front, we have this zipped section, and that also contains a zip section inside. So, oops. So that's that section. It also has these two little, not sure if that's going to come out. This is elasticized, so there's no zip top, but you can just put things in there and access them really easily. And that's just at the front of this. So that the ring is for your carry handle, and then on the back there's this other section. So you've got this huge big zip section at the back as well. So if this isn't an amazing duffel bag for pockets of storage, I don't know what is. It's also got the side handle, it's also got the telescopic handle, and has wheels. So you don't have to carry this. You can wheel it. Even if it was chock-a-block full of things, it wouldn't be too hard to handle. So that's the duffel bag. Except I forgot that the duffel bag also has a pull-out name section that just hides on the side. Okay, this was the last piece that I kind of just wanted, even though it probably wasn't needed. It's what I call a bowling bag kind of shape. It's sort of half moon or half rounded, and it doesn't have as many features as the other ones, but you know, because it matched, I kind of thought that would be fine. This one, apart from its handles, its name thing is on the side and nothing else on that side. It has your larger carry strap, so to put it over your shoulder. It does have on the side here, it's not a pocket, but this allows you to place over the telescopic handle of one of the other bags. So you don't necessarily have to carry this. If you were taking one of the other bags, you can easily just put this over one of the handles. So that's very handy, and it means that even if I'm just going away for a couple of nights and only want to take the duffel bag, I can take this one as well, and I don't have to carry, because I can wheel the duffel and this one can just sit over the handle. Inside is just like a phone kind of pocket. It's very difficult to get you inside of here because the opening doesn't open very wide. There's a spot for a phone, and then there's just another kind of like pocket that you can put things in, slide things in, but there's no zip on the top. And on the other side, so there's just one zip section, and that goes down about 3/4 of the way down, so that's fine. But it's quite big. It's got quite a big bottom to it, so you could actually fit quite a bit in there. And when this zips up, it's quite a nice shape. And like I said, because it didn't have the features, half the features of what the other ones had, I just love the shape. So I hope you enjoyed that. It is pretty, isn't it? It's so cute. I love it. But I love all of the different bits and pieces. I love the shape. I love the features on each of the pieces. So yeah, like I said, I didn't need it. I just wanted it. And I think you can give yourself permission sometimes to want nice things. So sorry I'm a bit of a dag today, but you know, I have slept almost since lunchtime yesterday, and after Easter I don't think I've ever been so tired as I was yesterday. It was horrendous. So I've slept so much, and I'm still really, really tired. I don't know if I'm going to get much achieved today, like housework or anything like that. So I'm sitting here in my craft room today. So, because I think the lighting in here is probably one of the better places in the house. So, yeah. But anyway, so I'll be back shortly with a video on the luggage packs, because I think I couldn't fit it all in 15 minutes. So yeah, I'll show you the luggage packs and what I can put inside that luggage. So I shall catch you then. Take care. Bye for now.